apply scale here, apply scale here, apply scale here, and apply scale here, okay? And let's just fix this solidification. When you apply scale and solidification after resizing, you might see some, size shifts, so remember to fix it. Okay, now cool, so here what we're gonna do is we're gonna select that bearing, and we're gonna go to mesh tools and control click on radial array with hard plus X to flip it, and we're gonna create, well, that many bearings, and we're gonna grab the same radial with this one, boom, that's done. And now we need to create a connection here, okay? So let's grab a cube, and let's go here, GZ, move it up, scale it, and we're going to rotate it on the cursor, so R, and just rotate it like this, okay? Here, and let's just rotate it on the y-axis, there we go. We're gonna add some bevel to it, small one, and the bevel here, also small one. Remember, these are machined parts, so the bevel is gonna be really small. Yeah, don't make it too big, or it's just gonna look weak, okay? So, small bevel will do, right? Cool. Probably this one is still too large, but it's okay. Awesome, so now we can apply that, so show up, and we're gonna grab the edge here, split it, so Control B, and we're gonna create a groove, so Q and Alt and macro, inside, okay, select this edge here, and this one, and SY, and we're gonna scale them out, and we're gonna do the same thing here, so let's just create a groove and Alt and macro. Alt and macro. Oh, we need to apply this, so sharpen and then select this and Alt and macro down. There we go. Select these two edges and kinda scale them like this. And I should do this one. It's a little bit too tall, so we're gonna bring it a little bit down. So Alt S, and you can bring this a little bit closer here. There you go. In fact, we're gonna switch this to individual edges and then Alt S. That's better. Okay, cool. So this is our basic bearing, and now what we need is some kind of a casing here. So we're gonna borrow this one and Control click on curve extract to extract it, and we're going to add a solidification on top of it, maybe a thicker one like this, and move it a little bit to the front like that. And I'm gonna grab this edge here with Alt, right? I'm gonna extrude it backwards here, okay? And we're going to scale it like this, actually a little bit more, and then scale it like that, okay? Cool. And this one could be a little bit deeper, so GY and move it a little bit deeper, okay? So wide, so we can scale it down a little bit, kind of like this. Okay, cool. And let's just sharpen this. Also, we need some loops because we're gonna be merging these. So same here, we need loops, and we also need loops here. Okay. Cool. So there we go. And we can mirror this to the other side. Okay. Right, so now we're ready to, well, kind of ready to apply this. So here, I'm gonna smart apply this, Alt click with mesh machine, going to create a chamfer and bevels, okay, because we want to smooth it out. The reason why we're gonna smooth it out, because we're gonna be running a bevel here. So here too, a bevel, okay, like this, PG, and now we can actually apply this. So click here, and let's just boolean this together as a union. Gonna have some artifacts here, but that's okay. Let's just sharpen this, and then let's just turn up the bevel for a second. And let me see that. This one could be going a little bit higher here, so we can combine these. And I think it's gonna be fine. And then I'll text the other side. And as it's done, now here we can extend it a little bit. So GY, sorry. And we're going to chamfer this, okay? And then we're going to reset that, and then we're going to extrude it. Actually, let's make it thicker, gonna be stronger, yeah. So here we could go across, so shift curve extract and make it longer, scale it in on individual regions, so shift S into geometry, scale it in, move it across, and just let's make it longer, and basically difference, right? So you get that, and move it to the other side. Let's just save it because reasons, and now you can add the bevel, okay? So smaller, guys, smaller. This is a machined piece. You need a small bevel. Here we're gonna add a chamfer, but smaller one, okay? And we also can add a chamfer here. So sharpen that and click, and small chamfer here, okay? Cool. And now text to the other side. That looks really cool. Awesome. Here too we get some chamfer, so click, and add a little bit of a chamfer. It's bloody terrible, but what are you gonna do, right? hang on, this is fucked. Here, and then let's do that, and I think it's gonna be fine. So now here, sharpen, there we go, and we can run a chamfer here on this. Just don't overdo it. There we go, and this should mirror to all sides. If it doesn't, simply run a mirror with machine tools, and here what we can do is you can slice this like that, and the backs is gonna be nice and uniform. Also kind of flush here. Could have some chamfer here, alt-X, and you're good to go. That looks pretty awesome. Cool. And that's our final piece. So now I'm gonna texture this very quickly with our Blender Bros mods. I'm gonna show you some new mods we've created recently. They still end up applying on the same mods really. Here it looks pretty good. Awesome. And the floor we could have this one. It comes from the right hand side and sort of highlights this front here up just to 1.8, so it's brighter, and there you go. One more thing, if you wanted to create these threads here, just run curve extract here with hard ops, move this one backwards a little bit, so back here, apply that, and there you go. There's your thread, easy peasy, jumping easy. Alright guys, well,